Today I'm gonna be reading Demon Dentist, a horror story by David Walliams. Here we go. Beware! This is a horror story with quite a lot of made-up words. Prologue. Darkness had come to the town. Strange things were happening in the dead of night. Children would put a tooth under their pillow at bedtime, excitedly waiting for the tooth fairy to leave a coin. In the morning, they would wake up to find something unspeakable under there. A dead slug, a live spider, hundreds and hundreds of earwigs creeping and crawling beneath their pillow, or much, much worse. Someone or something had come into their bedrooms in the hours of darkness, snatched a tooth, and then a blood-curdling calling card behind. Evil was at work, but who or what was behind it? How could they sneak into children's bedrooms without being seen? And what could they possibly want with all those teeth? Meet the characters in this story. Alfie, a boy with rotten teeth. Dad, Alfie's dad. Gabs, a little girl. Miss Root, a dentist. Fag, her cat. Miss Hare, a science teacher. Winnie, a social worker. Raj, a newsagent. PC Plank, a policeman. Texting boy, a boy who never stops texting. Mr. Gray, a headmaster. Mr. Snood, a trauma teacher. Miss Morrissey, an old lady. Chapter 1. A simple case of toothache. Alfie hated going to the dentist. As a result, the boy's teeth were almost all yellow. The ones that weren't yellow were brown. They bore the stains of all the goodies that children love, but dentists hate. Sweets, fizzy drink, chocolate. The teeth were yellow, nor brown, simply weren't anymore. They had fallen out. One had been into a toffee and stayed there. Assorted fruit-flavored chews had claimed others. This is what Alfie looked like when he smiled. That's because this 12-year-old boy hadn't gone to the dentist since he was very little. Alfie's last visit was when he was around 6. It was a simple case of toothache, but it ended in disaster. The dentist was an ancient man, Mr. Earnshaw. Despite his good intentions, Mr. Earnshaw should have retired many years before. The dentist looked like a tortoise, an old tortoise at that. He wore glasses so thick they made his eyes appear to be the size of tennis balls. Mr. Earnshaw told Alfie the tooth in question was rotten. A filling with it saved. Unfortunately, he had no option but to take it out. The dentist yanked and yanked and yanked with his huge real steel forceps, but the tooth wouldn't come. Mr. Oswald even rested his foot up on the chair by Alfie's head to lever himself against it to help wrench the wretched tooth out. Still, it wouldn't come. The ancient dentist then enlisted the help of his even older dental nurse. Miss Pig was instructed to hold on to him and tug as hard as she could. Even then the tube wouldn't come. Soon, the hefty receptionist, Miss Veal, was asked to step into the room to help. Miss Veal weighed more than Mr. Earnshaw and Miss Prig put together. But for all her best, the tube wouldn't come. Just then, the dentist had an idea, and ordered Miss Prig to fetch some particularly thick dental floss. He carefully tied the floss around the forceps, and then looped it around Miss Veal's ample frame. The dentist then instructed his rotund receptionist to leap out the window. On the count of 3. But even with all Miss Veal's immense weight yanking on the boy's tooth, it still wouldn't come. With poor young Alfie still lying in terror on the dentist's chair, Mr. Earnshaw stepped into his ring to request reinforcements. The growing crowd of patients waiting to be seen were all called up upon to assist, young and old, fat and thin. The elderly dentist needed all the help he could get. Nevertheless, even with a lengthy human chained in an army of Yankees, the tube stayed. Well and truly put. But by this time, poor little Alfie was in great distress. The pain of having his tooth pulled out was 100 times worse than the toothache. However, Mr. Earnshaw was determined to finish what he had started. Sweating profusely, the first dentist took a large swig of mouthwash and gripped onto the forceps as tightly as he could. Finally, after what seemed like days, weeks, even months of yanking, Alfie heard a deafening crunch. The dentist had gripped so hard he had crushed the tooth. It exploded into thousands of tiny fragments inside Alfie's mouth. With the ordeal finally over, Mr. Earnshaw and all his helpers were lying in a tangled heap on the surgery floor. Well, everyone, he announced as his incessant mid-spring helped was me. Oh, that too was a stubborn little brighter. Just then, Alfie realized something. He still had toothache. The dentist had taken out the wrong tooth. Chapter 2. Believe. Alfie ran out of the dental surgery as fast as his long legs could carry him. That fateful afternoon, the boy vowed that he would never, ever go to the dentist again. To this day, he never had appointments. Appointments had come and appointments had gone. Alfie had missed every single one. Over the years, there had been a sack full of reminder letters from the dentist. But Alfie had hidden them all from his dad. Alfie was just a family of two, just him and his father. The boy's mother had died giving birth to him. He had never known her. Sometimes he felt sad, as if he missed his mother, but then he would tell himself how he could miss him, someone he had never met. To hide the appointment letters and the dentist, the boy would silently drag a stool across the kitchen floor. Alfie was short for his age. He was in fact the second shortest kid at his school, so he would have to balance on his tiptoes on the stool to reach the top of the lawn where he would hide the letters. There he must have been 1,000 letters buried up there by now. And Alfie knew his father couldn't reach them. That's because, for many years, Alfie had been too unwell and had of late become confined to a wheelchair. Before ill health forced him out of work, Dad was a coal miner, a great big bear of a man. Rawr! He had loved working down the pit and providing for his beloved son. And for all those years he spent down the mine took a terrible toll on his lungs. Dad was a proud man and didn't let on about his illness for many years. He worked harder and harder to dig more and more coal, even taking on extra ships to help make ends meet. Meanwhile, his breathing became shallower and shallower. Until one afternoon, he collapsed at the coal face. When Dad finally came out of the hospital, the doctors told him he could never go down a mine again. Just one more lungful of coal dust could finish him off for good. As the years passed, Dad's breathing getting worse. Getting another job became impossible, and even everyday tasks, something as simple as tying a shoelace, grew to be a struggle. Soon Dad could only get around in a wheelchair, with no mom or brothers or sisters. Alfie had to take care for his father alone. Besides having to go to school and do his homework, the boy would do all the shopping, all the cleaning, cook all the meals, and do all the washing up. Alfie never complained though. He loved his dad with all his heart. Dad's body may have been broken, but his spirit wasn't. He had a great gift for telling stories. Listen, love, he would whisper. Dad would often call his son that, which Alfie loved. The image it conjured of a big, stormy dog and a little heavy slug up together always made the boy feel safe and warm inside. Listen, Pop, Dad would say. All you have to do is close your eyes and believe. From their little bungalow, Dad would take us on all sorts of thrilling adventures. They would ride on marine carpets, dive under the ocean, even drive stakes for the swords of vampires. It was a multicolored world of make-believe, a million miles away from the black and white existence. Take me to the haunted house again, Father, the boy would beg. Perhaps today, my Pop, we will take a journey to the old haunted castle. Dad would tease. Please, please, please. Abby would say. Father and son would close their eyes and read in their daydreams. Together they went out fishing for the day in Scotland and caught the Loch Ness Monster, climbed the Himalayan mountains and came to face with the abominable snowman, still a huge fire-breathing dragon. In the morning, pirates shivering were forced to walk the plank of stories, only to be saved by beautiful mermaids. Round the magic land and met a genie who granted 3 wishes each, although Jack gave all his wishes to his son. Rode on the back of Pegasus, the winged horse from Greek mythology, climbed up a stalked giant that met an extremely hungry Cyclops whose perfect idea of a dream meal snack was a scrawny little 12-year-old boy. So Dad had to save him, became the first ever father and son team to successfully land on the moon in a homemade rocket. Were chased across the misty moors at night by a ferocious werewolf. This was the world of imagination. Anything was possible in Dad and Alfie's adventures. Nothing could stop them. Nothing. As Alfie grew older, though, he found it harder and harder to see these things. As his father spoke, the boy would open his eyes, become distracted, and catch a wish he could play communicate all right like the other kids at his new big school. Pop, just close your eyes and believe, his dad would say. However, Alfie was beginning to think that now he was 12, nearly 13, he was too old to believe in magic and myths and fantastical creatures. He was about to find out how terribly wrong he was. I'll read the rest of the story soon. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell when Crowd Surveillance uploads. Like, subscribe, click the to my case channel, click the notification bell when Crowd Surveillance uploads. And I'll see you next time. Bye!